Hello, everybody. What's going on? How are you all doing? I'm happy to be here for the weekly Lorecast for June 12th, 2025. That is today, right, Richelle?
Sure.
Okay. We'll go with yes on that one. I did have to check and make sure I knew what the date was before I went on because I am a professional. My name is Greg Tito. I am the Director of Communications here for Disney Lorcana TCG, as you can now read from that button that Richelle just pressed. Hi, Richelle. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
I took last week off and it was good.
For your birthday.
For my birthday, yeah.
Yay.
I played a lot of a kart racer that I will not name the person of.
Well, I'm sure there were lots of blue shells, and then we got hit with them.
Frustratingly.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited for you to be back, but it was also really great having Kelsey Johnston here.
Yeah, Kelsey did such a great job.
Yeah, it was super fun. And we beat Jafar on easy mode with the starter, with the decks included within. So, better than we did our first time.
Better than we did, yeah. Just rubbing that in.
I do like doing that. Yeah, but it was we had some good luck with the pulls there. But how is everybody doing in the chat as I jump over to make sure I am first that you can hear me and B that we can all be seen. Hi y'all. How's it going? I did notice that actually. Yeah, you were like talking into the thing, but that happens because these microphones are so great. They're only the cone of influence is only right here, so you have to speak right into them. Sometimes I like to talk really, really closely. All right, doing good stuff, and I do have a shirt. That's right, I do have a Lorcana shirt. I biked to work today because I hate myself, but also. It is very sweaty, and I decided to not subject you all to a completely soaked T-shirt.
I mean, that's nice.
That's nice, right? Yeah, I did that. I did that for you and for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's good. Excellent. That's a really great idea, Kirsten. I do think we want to make things available for people in the future.
Yeah.
We really do. Think that there is so much love for both the brand and the icon, the Illumineer icon, all that stuff. So we're figuring out ways to create merch. Like this mug, for example, that is really just a sticker, but it's also a really cool mug. So we'll do some fun stuff like that in the future. Thinking about it.
It's definitely not that it hasn't happened because we don't want it to happen.
That's right.
Just take some time.
The designs that I've seen at least will knock your socks off because we're making Lorcana socks. No, I'm just kidding. We're not. I like to just throw out wonderful, wonderful things. Yellow shoes. What is that? Oh, is that because of Mickey?
Yellow Shoes, is a Disney creative group.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, well, we'll get them on it.
We actually have someone on our team that was part of Yellow Shoes. John Axtell.
Oh, no way. That's awesome. Yeah. Socks and shoes. We are covering all of the bases here on the weekly Lorecast. This is where we talk through all the fun happenings that are going on in the Disney Lorcana community. And of course, one of the biggest things that's on the horizon is the World Championship coming up on June 28th and 29th. We've got some fun information for that coming at us very soon. But we wanted to talk about a couple other things before we get to showing off some fun videos there. Because after, we can never really just stop talking about one event. There's always another event right after it that we have to get people excited about. Because today, the events for Gen Con in Indianapolis for Disney Lorcana TCG are up and available for you to grab seats to participate in competitive play and social play around Disney Lorcana TCG at Gen Con in Indianapolis. I'm going to be there. I'm very excited about that convention. It's always been one of my favorites. so many people congregate in that wonderful, humid Midwestern town in the middle of August. I guess not the middle of August, the beginning of August. The best time to congregate in the Midwest in a landlocked city. But there is so much amazing stuff that happens within that convention center and all the hotels around it. And so if you have not already booked your spot for Disney Lorcana, you can do so starting today. A lot of those events are filling up already, as is the common thing during Gen Con event booking season, because there are tens of thousands of people, sometimes even hundreds of thousands of people descending upon Indianapolis to play games.
Yeah, and I know that the second anniversary panel that had gone up a few weeks ago, that filled up instantly. So definitely make sure. We know there's going to be a lot of Lorcana fans there, obviously. Make sure that you get your event tickets in so you can, play Lorcana while you're at Gen Con.
That's true. And that won't be the only Disney Lorcana play happening, of course, at Gen Con. There will be lots of other ways to participate. I'd love to, meet up with people, play some Pack Rush, do some really great events over the course of the entire weekend in India. See, that's why I don't like Indianapolis, because it's really hard to say in Indianapolis without enunciating artificially, right? Awesome. So do what you can. Of course, we are talking about so many other fun events that will be happening over the course of the year, but wanted to make sure that you were aware of what was happening at Gen Con. And for those of you who are watching from around the world, would love to, have you come to Indianapolis if you can. But of course, we'll be talking about even more events over the course of the year at the World Championship. So we should probably start talking about that then, right? The World Championship?
There's one thing before we get to that.
Go for it. That's why I was looking at you, because I'm like, there's something that I'm supposed to be talking about.
The thing that fans have been waiting for since way before we said anything about it.
Ooh.
The Ravensburger PlayHub.
That's right, everybody. The Ravensburger PlayHub is available for you to start using today. It is a wonderful, program, and you can find it all at that URL right there, tcg.ravensburgerplay.com. Folks have been around and available. I've seen that in a few iterations over the last few weeks that we've been working on all of the functionality to make sure it is up to speed. It is still a work in progress, so there will always be features being added to it. We've got some really fun things coming, but we wanted to make sure that you were able to log in, create an account, start looking for local game stores and signing up for events at those stores using that tool. And if you can, and if you want your local game store to be listing all of their events there, and you don't happen to see them, make sure that you mention to your game store for them to get a store account and start tracking all of their events that they're doing for Disney Lorcana there for the retailers, because we want this to be able to be a great comprehensive tool for all players and retailers to be able to use. And again, more features are coming, a lot of fun stuff. I don't want to step on any toes right now and say what those features are, but they're going to be pretty great, and you're going to like them. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. I'm really excited as more gets added to it. Having seen some of what we're planning, I don't know. I can't wait for us to be able to talk more about it.
It's true. Yeah, there is a lot of fun stuff on the horizon for that. But it is great to be able to search for your local store and get those events going. And this will be the way to track all these events and things going forward for us. So the old system will be deprecated pretty soon. And we want everybody to jump over to start using the Ravensburger PlayHub now. So hop to it. Let us know. It is, of course, as I said, a new initiative, and so there's always going to be small bugs or things to iron out. Please let us know. Communicate with that the best we can through all the channels on the Ravensburger PlayHub. But of course, let us know so that we can address any issues through what is the best place for people to talk to us? Is it possibly the Discord, Richelle?
Discord.gg/Disney Lorcana.
That's it. If you haven't joined already, join our Discord and get involved in the conversation and talk about all the fun things that are happening there. Excellent. All right, looking at chat here, making sure we're all good. Perfect Gentleman says no local stores yet. So yeah, you got to make sure you talk to your stores and get them signed up. We try to push to get as many of them on there as we were launching this tool, but I'm sure there are a few stragglers, so make it so. The mic in the left is hard to hear. Is that my left or your left? Or stage?
It's probably mine.
Is it
Because
yours?
people always say that that mine's hard to hear.
I think it's because you're not projecting to the back of the room. No, I'm just kidding.
Is it? I mean, does this do better? Can you hear me better like this? Or is it just the microphone?
Could be both. Who knows? I always have that instinct of the theater voice coming on whenever we do these. I don't know. You probably guys would be.
Someone said yes. So apparently that's it. I'm so used to being at home and doing, like I said, I think the first time.
Yeah.
I'm so used to my microphone at home doing like that kind of NPR voice kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so like
the NPR voice.
So like coming
Delicious.
here and going to like, oh, I need to project, I need to speak loudly in these microphones. I will get used to it.
You will. It's part of part of the fun.
The worst though is going to be when I do a Discord main stage and I just start screaming into my microphone.
Well, I don't know how Lorcana Villain does it, because the amount of changes in volume that he does and his microphone does not clip. It's because he has all the software of things figuring it out. So if he does his loud yells, it doesn't quite, make everybody, cover their ears and stuff. So we just gotta get into that mode a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Get some good things. So maybe we'll just you can have the quiet voice, but we'll just, crank you up.
Yeah.
For everyone to hear. Maybe it's the contrast to me. Like I'm talking too loudly. That's part of the problem too. No, we'll get it.
A bunch of people in the chat have been asking about DLC info for the second season. That's going to be announced at Worlds. We've mentioned that, I think, during next chapter. So, look forward to that in a few weeks, that you're going to hear more info about that next year of Disney Lorcana Challenge.
That's right. And it's a ton of info. I can't wait for people to see all that we will be announcing. There is just going to be Disney Lorcana play going forward in so many different places in different ways. So I'm excited for you all to check that out. And it's another reason to pay attention to what's happening at the World Championship. All the other stuff that's going to be happening there, with all the fun play and everything that is going to be occurring that weekend. Which is going to be great. Awesome.
There's a question about, is there confirmation on reprints for Fabled? That's going to be part of the start of its Gen Con, right?
That's right.
A little bit more time for that, but it will be coming. You will have that info well in advance of Fabled coming out.
Yeah, we mentioned earlier the Gen Con anniversary panel, which is July 31st at 10 a.m. Eastern time, which is 7 a.m. Pacific time on July 31st. I know math. You can see how confident I am in my simple arithmetic there. But yes, look forward to that. We will be streaming that live as well through the Gen Con channels, and probably restreaming here on this. There will be lots of fun news and announcements happening for everyone, not just those in the room in Indianapolis. Look for that, and that is where we will kick off talking about all the fun things happening around Fabled, and start off previewing some amazing cards, some of which will be reprints, some of them will be things that you have no idea about, but I'm not going to hint here. Okay, all right. World Championship, as if you weren't hyped already enough for that, we have been posting a ton of videos on the Instagrams for all of the players. We're going to be talking through a few of those profiles and things going forward. We shared our hype video of this last week where we were able to get people to see the prize for the world champion, a golden Mickey Brave Little Tailor in all of its glory. It was very shiny.
Yeah, and it's the 1 of 1 version, so it's got that world champion text on it that's like textured and all that.
Yeah.
It's the only one in the world, so yeah, that's gonna be a really special prize.
Anything that says 1 of 1 is, you're like, oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. I'm gonna make a Lorcana T-shirt that says like, Greg, 1 of 1. There's only one of me. Excellent. All right, so let's talk through some of the fun things that will be happening at the World Championship, including when it will begin. So we will have broadcasting starting with the amazing broadcast team, starting at 8 a.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/Disney Lorcana. But we will also have our friends in the EU from two of the territories there broadcasting their language, rebroadcasting things that are happening there. So I want to give a shout out to folks who are in Italy and Spain. You can follow along Disney Lorcana _IT. That is their Twitch channel where they'll be rebroadcasting the World Championship stream from Florida. And those of you in Germany can listen along Disney Lorcana DE. So that's twitch.tv/Disney Lorcana DE. Or if you want to pronounce that, it's Disney Lorcanade. Out loud. Thank you for that. Thank you for at least the giggling the second time. There was a much bigger laugh from Richelle the first time I said that when we were prepping this a little while ago. Yes, that is correct, Honey Wizard. It starts 8 a.m. Eastern Time on June 28th. That's when the broadcast will begin. First games are slated to start around 9:15 Eastern Time. Katie from the Lorekeeper. Yeah, no, we are not officially announcing anything, but we do like to share the amazing Lorcana swag that we do get to have, like this amazing mug sticker. It's a mug sticker now.
It's a sticker specifically for mugs. It won't stick to anything else.
That's true. Specially designed by Imagineering to only stick on mugs. Lorcanade. Thank you. And we'll be talking about more stuff for that in the weeks to come. But I will also note here, we will not be having a weekly Lorecast next week. That is June 19th here in the U.S., which many of us have the day off for Juneteenth, celebrating everything around that day. And so we will be skipping that week, and then we'll be returning the week after that. But myself and Richelle will not be a part of that stream.
No, so kind of last minute, I am going to the World Championship to help them out, so I won't be available.
If by last minute you mean like month before, but yeah, okay.
It's pretty last minute, all things considered. And then you have a vacation.
That's true.
That you've planned since before you got this job, right?
That's right. That's right. Yeah. So I'll be in the woods, not paying attention to the internets or anything happening as I am trying to cook hot dogs and burgers over a propane fire and keep my family alive from bears and coyotes. So kind of Disney-like, actually. Maybe it's a goofy movie-ish.
Yeah. Just don't drive off of a waterfall.
I will not be doing that, but we will be singing lots of songs from Disney movies as we paddleboard. It's something that we kind of do. It's weirdly enough, like my wife is a performer and singer, so every once in a while I'll just be like, "What is that? Is that someone singing? It's like a siren," and then she's like singing something from Little Mermaid or something. I'm like, "Oh wow, that's amazing."
I have like a playlist that's just Disney songs to sing along with.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like it's separate from my normal music. It's like if I'm in the mood, especially like driving to locals for Lorcana, like
gets you in
putting that
in the zone
and just like singing along like on my way there. Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. How many cards are part of that playlist?
A few.
Yeah,
a few.
Well, that makes sense. I love that. That's pretty cool. My daughter also has a Edna's playlist, for all of her music, but then also has Edna musicals, which is largely Disney stuff, which is also great. Yeah, good stuff. All right. We are excited about Worlds. We're excited that Richelle is going to be there posting from the event and lots of great storytelling. We got lots of content planned for that will be posted not only during the broadcast, but also on our socials. So make sure to pay attention to Instagram for that.
Yeah. We're going to be doing stuff on Instagram. Obviously, the discord.gg/Disney Lorcana.
Check that out.
Posting standings and deck lists and things like that in the Discord. So definitely come chat, hang out, and we'll share as much as we can from the venue. I think it's going to be a good time.
It's going to be fun.
And I think we do want to also say that even though we're not going to be here, we do plan to still have a Lorecast that day.
That's true.
Where we are... Kelsey is going to be back.
Kelsey Johnson will return.
And then
Brady.
Hopefully newcomer Brady.
Yeah, Brady will be here too.
Yeah.
So they'll be talking about, obviously, hyping up Worlds and getting everyone excited for that 2 days following. But also play some Pack Rush and chat with you all about their collecting. So that's going to be super fun. So hopefully you used to tune in for that. And then, this will be my last Lorecast until we return on July 1st. So.
Wow.
Yeah. Not July 1st, July 3rd.
July 3rd, yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Cool. All right. Well, we are very excited about the World Championship, and I know a lot of folks within the community are too. But I wanted to share some of the things that we've been showing on social about some of the players that will be joining. There's 28 players who will be competing in a really fun super sealed format. We'll talk all about that on the broadcast, of course. But I wanted to share, just in case you didn't see them on social, some of the fun videos that we've been showing. Profiling some of the players. So let's get our first one queued up and ready to go.
Hello guys, my name is DKB and I'm a Lorcana player from Germany. I'm feeling pretty excited. Every single pro I know, they will still get anxious. It will still go into the nerves, especially if you are playing a high stakes tournament. Always try to have fun and enjoy the game, because that's in the end what we should strive for. And if you play well and have fun and keep motivating yourself and not burn out, you will achieve greatness. The game gave me the chance to travel the world, also gave me the chance to meet everyone, meet these wonderful people. That's when I was like, wow, this game just gave me so much, and that was a really wonderful experience.
Awesome. So excited for DKP to do the best that he can do at the event. Yeah.
Yeah, that was those videos are great. We have we have more that we're planning to share leading up to the event. And then hopefully during the event too. We'll have some that we can share on there.
Yeah. I mean, it really just showed that, and we had a lot of interactions with these players as we were planning the World Championship. They're just super excited to be there, very interested in the community and wanting to, everybody just shared how much it was a welcoming and engaging community, and this fandom is just so wonderful, and that is a testament to all of you here watching and playing along. So thank you for being a part of that. And yeah, we wanted to show off the next one, right? We want to show off Karsten.
Yeah.
I saw it in the chat. I'm like, yeah, let's do it one more time.
Hi, my name is Van Karsten and I've been playing competitive tournaments and writing about trading card games for most of my life. So Lorcana caught my attention right away. The Lorcana community, I have to say, is phenomenal, and I've just met so many wonderful people throughout the game, and this camaraderie that even transcends the game. It's really the best part. Going into Worlds, I'm looking forward to test my skills against just the best players in the world. Win or lose, I'm sure it's going to be a great experience.
Yay! Very exciting. It does fade out though. Yeah, right. It fades into our thing after it. Shout out to Richelle and Kelsey Johnston for getting all those graphics and videos loaded up there, as well as our video team, Josh McDowell and Tate Kurgis. I've seen it written, but I've never actually pronounced his last name out loud. So
I think it's Kurgis. I guess he can.
We'll just say Tate and Josh.
If you see this and I said your name wrong, tell me.
Tell us, and we will pronounce it correctly. Who are you? All right, so those folks are exciting. We'll have, as we said, a bunch more of those going through the profiles of all these players. We're going to try to get to all of them. We might not as we get closer because they are practicing hard right now.
Yeah, like all these new formats and everything. It's. I'm really excited.
Yeah,
it's going to be really cool. And there's been actually people doing test events using the triple deck format.
That's right.
So it's been really cool seeing like how people are approaching it, of like, their thoughts on which deck you ban. There's been like lots of different opinions out there of like, some players are like, oh, you always ban steel or you always ban ruby because those colors have removal. But then like, I've heard some players say like, oh, I would always ban an aggro deck because I don't want to have to play against that. So like, it's really cool. It's cool to see how the World's players will approach it.
I guess there's like a bluffing thing of that too, because also if people are like, oh, they're just going to block my steel, so I won't put good cards in steel, but I'll put it in other ones.
I mean, you put good cards in all of them.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But I mean, like the ones you know that people may default to doing that.
Yeah,
so then you want to, I want to make sure my other decks are good to go, right? And so how that
I actually
balance?
was listening yesterday. I was listening to Let's Talk Lorcana, like a recording of it, and one of the players that had played in the test event was talking about that, or actually I think Liam was talking about it, one of the casters, that Emerald Steel, which is typically like seen as a really strong deck, like using that as what you were saying of like kind of scaring someone to be like, oh, I need to get rid of that. But then that's not even like the deck you're intending to play with. You just put it there to be like a target. Right.
Yeah. You're like, oh, I'll put that out first. And yeah, right. And then, but then, yeah, exactly. I love, that's a really fun aspect of this format.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is going to make it, feel hopefully really exciting, so that there's a lot of ups and downs and like, oh, I can't believe they did that, type of thing. So can't wait. Can't wait for that.
Obviously the World's players haven't really talked about their thoughts on it yet. Publicly, openly. So it'll be really cool to see how they approach it.
Oh, that's awesome. Katie from the Lore Keepers is saying how basically analysis paralysis is probably a big thing that we should all be aware of. Yeah, that's me. If you're ever thinking about when I'm going to make a move in my like strategy board game playing with people, and it's like, all right, I just need everyone to be quiet for like 2 minutes while I think about every permutation. Doctor Strange moving it in all different ways. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna get to be able to watch people do that live.
Yeah.
Or 28 people do that live. It's gonna be fun. So cool. Awesome. Right. So those of you who are jumping in now, the Ravensburger PlayHub is now live. You can stress test it and get it going and make sure it is all working as intended, but it is a way for you to find your local game store and join up for events as seamlessly as possible and get your submission in there and ready to go for all fun things. And if your local game store is not listed on there, make sure to let them know, let the organizers or store managers know that they can get a retail account going as well, and that will help everything as we get farther and farther along about organizing store-level events for you all.
Also, I noticed this during it, can't edit it now, but the URL is tcg.ravensburgerplay.com.
The www.
Don't put in www.
It's true. Yeah. We just like saying www as if we are from 1999. Thank you all. All right. I think the other thing that we wanted to talk about around Worlds was all of the fun events that folks have been organizing. I think on these, for the last couple of weeks, we've been encouraging you all to work with your local communities to create watch parties, to view and celebrate the Disney Lorcana community all over around the world as the World Championships are happening on June 28th and 29th. Again, everybody can watch here on twitch.tv/Disney Lorcana, as well as the other territories I talked about earlier, twitch.tv/Disney Lorcana _IT for Italian language, and Lorcanade, Lorcana DE.
Disney Lorcanade.
Disney Lorcanade. Thank you. Does that go into our merchandising conversation too? Drink Disney Lorcanade.
Disney Lorcanade.
It's got electrolytes. Yes. So for our German folks, you can pay attention and watch along the world champions there. But many of us want to be in the same room watching and maybe even playing Disney Lorcana TCG while they're watching the amazing world championship happening. And so we want to give a shout out to some of the events that we were able to get some graphics ready to go for from our Discord. So this one takes place in Austin, Texas, here in the United States. It's for the final day. It's on Sunday, June 29th. And it's Enchanted Moments, a Lorcana fan watch party experience hosted at a game store in that area. And I'm actually realizing that this doesn't show the game store on it. But for those of you who are, where can I find that?
You should be able to find the information on our Discord.
It's true. It's in local events.
/Disney Lorcana. If you go to the local events channel.
Oh, yes. They're actually renting out a performing arts center, which is super exciting. Yeah. So go to the local events hashtag group in the Disney Lorcana server, and you'll find out more information there, as well as a RSVP that can take you to getting on board. Yeah. They've got appetizers and snacks, some mocktails, as well as an artist, Brian Weiss, who will be coming and being a part of that. There'll be casual games, cube drafts, and some Disney Lorcana Palace Heist, which we will get to playing on in a little bit. So check that out if you're in the Austin, Texas area. All right. Other events that we've got going on, we have got another one we wanted to show. Yes, this one is happening in St. Louis. So if you're in that area, check out Game Night. Lots of fun stuff happening there. Also on June 29th, the final day of the World Championship, starting at 8 a.m. Super fun stuff happening there. There's no cost associated with this one, so that's awesome. Go and check it out, and be there with your local game community there in St. Louis. Awesome, great stuff there. There is also a really fun event happening in Italy, which we don't have a graphic for, unfortunately, but it's looking very cool. Oh, do we have someone who's trying to come in? Yeah. 1 second as I call up that information. Yeah, but it is happening in Milan, and it is by our friends at Lore League and Tales of Lorcana at Disney Lorcana Worlds Fest in Milan. So go check it out. Lots of fun stuff happening there. They have also a really great venue, it looks like, and we'll have tons of great content. So if you're in Italy or in the area, or a train is not that far away for many of you in the EU. Head down there and be a part of it. They've got a lot of great stuff happening there. And those of you who have more parties and events and things we want to shout out as we get closer to the Worlds, let us know. Drop it into local events in the Discord channel. How do you join that Discord again?
Discord.gg/Disney Lorcana.
Excellent. Yeah. And let us know, and we'll have our friends Kelsey and Brady talk about some of those fun events and get people excited for it, hopefully around the world, so you can join in the fun happening at the World Championship.
Yeah, and if you have anything, if you're hosting one of those events and you have like anything you want to share about, fun things that you're doing for it, it'd be great if we're able to share that, or I guess if Kelsey and Brady are able to share that when they're doing that stream.
Absolutely. Yeah. And we'll be doing more shout outs like that on the weekly Lorecast going forward as well, too. So not just around Worlds, but around all the fun events you've got going on. So, yeah, use that local events part of the server, and we'll be giving more fun shout outs. And, of course, having graphics is always fun to be able to show visually, but we're happy to talk about it here on the stream. All right. Love it. Oh, we have the St. Louis event is hosted by Brad, the mayor of Lorcana. I don't know if that's an official title. I remember when I got married, people made fun of my best man by calling him the mayor of Wedding Town. And that sounds about as official
Mayor of Wedding Town.
as the mayor of Disney Lorcana Town. So hats off to you, Brad. It was a tough election, but you made it through. Excellent. He was elected by the people, says the sheriff. We'll see how official your title is, too, sheriff, of not realness. Sorry, that didn't land. All right, we are very excited to talk, play some Palace Heist. Do you think you want to do it?
Yeah, I actually even just because of anticipating this, I put extreme in the title this week.
It's extreme. That's right. We're going to try the extreme difficulty. Let's see if we can do it. We do, of course, have Richelle's amazing decks to play with, so I'm pretty confident that we're going to be able to do it. I don't know. Maybe I'm overconfident. Oh, but then Jafar just fell down on top of me, which means I'm less confident now. I wish. Well, maybe I could have. I'm cool. They want you to be able to see Jafar, but yeah, there he is. And there's the information on the box. There's really no good way to show it.
No.
I keep trying every week. I'm being like, oh yeah, this will be great. The dice. Do you like the new dice that we're going to use?
They're really great.
Yeah. It's from a game I basically bought because the dice are fantastic for Disney Lorcana. All right. Katie is saying the easy mode is extreme for her. That's amazing.
So I made some changes to the decks. I didn't have Reina Jafar in them before. So I haven't gotten a lot of Reina Jafar yet. But we're getting there.
We're getting there.
So for the deck that you've been playing, Chernodog, I do have 2 of these Floodborn Tramps that are very good. If one of your characters is banished on your opponent's turn, you can draw a card. So on those turns where you lost all your characters, you could draw cards back up for every character that you lost.
Oh.
So really good card.
That is good.
I added 2 Archimedes. I don't have more yet. I think like we've had like items that show up, and so Archimedes, when he enters play, you can banish an item. So those mechanical snakes and things that have been showing up, Archimedes can take those out. Rid of those. And then whenever you banish an item while Archimedes is in play, during your turn, you can draw a card and discard a card. So that helps you get to, Chernobog and Tramp quicker.
Got it.
And then this new lady, Family Dog. When you play her, you can play another character from your hand that costs 2 or less for free. So you're getting like a 2-for-1. Yeah.
Freebie.
And then I only have 2. Again, I have so many 2s of these cards. I have 2 of the new 1-drop lady that we showed during next chapter.
Nice.
So really strong card. This deck got a bunch of new fun things.
Fun toys to play with.
And to make room, I took out those Ursulas that I kept telling you are not helpful during Palace Heist.
Yeah.
And then I also took out Daisy Duck, which people might say, why would you do that? But there were a few times where when we were playing, you were questing with her, and then we had to check if Jafar was going to get stronger from that. So I just removed the temptation.
Understood. Understood. That makes sense. I like that you're now curtailing the deck for me. Yeah, like, oh yeah. He doesn't know what he's doing.
More that I have learned that you will take on danger.
Yes.
So I need to Greg proof it.
I often take on danger.
And then for I have Amber Steel with me for me today. I added 2 Goofies. I didn't really have time to look for more bolts, but I think that this Bolt Floodborn is probably going to be really helpful because he can exert to just banish an illusion character. So during Palace Heist, I think will be really useful.
Okay. What do you need to banish?
Kind of the card, the character that, you know, for Amber Steel that a lot of people have been really hyped up on, and I got more than 2 of.
Yeah, nice.
Is Rhino. His 1-drop, when he enters play, you can give an opposing character -1 strength until the start of your next turn. So it'll help us if they have a bunch of characters out and we want to challenge. And then the Rhino that is a Floodborn that can shift off of this only costs 2 if you shift. So that's, you know, really strong.
Yeah.
And then it has resist +2 if there's no damage on him, which is part of the reason of adding Goofy to have more healing, you know, other than just Rapunzel. And then this new card from Raina Jafar, Beyond the Horizon. The last few times when I've played Amber Steel, I had a Whole New World in the deck, but the problem is a Whole New World makes everyone discard and draw, including Jafar. And so it's really risky. Beyond the Horizon, even though it draws less cards, you choose who gets to draw. So like there could be an instance where I need to draw, but you don't want to lose your hand, so I can be on the Horizon just for myself. And also I will never choose Jafar unless somehow he has a lot of cards in his hand.
Makes sense.
But I did want to add more bolts and maybe more healing with Goofy. So can I grab some from there?
Yeah.
That come in Palace Heist?
Because you only got 2.
I only have 1 of this one. Do you want to show those? We'll do the...
Yeah. Well, actually, maybe I can do both of them.
So those come in Palace Heist in every copy in one of the player decks. Both really great cards, really great for Palace Heist specifically. So yeah, if you're looking to play Ember Steel as you get into those harder difficulties, hopefully they'll work out for me today, but definitely recommend those when you're going against Jafar. Also, they're gorgeous.
They
the
are
foils.
gorgeous. I know. I was trying to get the lighting there to be good. Oh, there they are. Both of them in their foily goodness. Okay. Those are them, and we are going to be playing. We're going to be playing on the extreme difficulty. If you want to go back to that real quick. Extreme difficulty. We start with Moat in play, and Jafar's locations get evasive. Did you know that?
I did. I looked at it yesterday when I was trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah, and so that means we are going to be using our Illumineer ability as much as possible to give characters evasive this turn to be able to try to take out those locations. But beyond that, we don't have a lot of toys to play with the Illumineer ability, so this one's going to be turf. All right.
I'm gonna take out probably 2 pennies to make room for these.
Looking good.
I'm making all these changes, and then we're just gonna lose, right?
It is a difficult, extreme difficult scenario here to play with. All right. Jafar, you're doing Amber Steel. And okay. We still start at 2 for him on draw. All right, you ready? You ready to lose? Dun dun dun. Oh, that's always good. Get it in the first hand. The people need more holo cards. Holographic. Oh, I can't talk today. But I agree. I think that's right.
You're doing great.
Oh, thanks, man. All right. I think I want to alter.
I'm going to alter these, I think.
All right. Ink mode starts there. It's got evasive and resist.
They don't have resist this time. It has +1 lore.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
It was.
So,
yeah. Oh my gosh.
you know, we really have to take out locations quickly.
Yeah, because it'll start
Yep.
immediately. All right. Well, you're okay with me starting with Jafar's turn
Sure.
to get this movement, right? So he starts with 3 lore. Yeah.
Yep. Reforged Crown and then the moat.
And then draws 2. Sudden power. Gains 2 lore. Then put this card in the inkwell. Oh, Gargantuan Cobra. That's good that we won't have to face that. It goes in the inkwell. All right. We are already down 5-0 on lore.
Oh, no.
Yes. Okay.
I think I'm gonna ink Ariel.
Okay. I'm going to
Play Rhino.
ink Little John and play Lady. Decisive Dog. All right.
And he's gonna go up 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. So he's at 8 lore. Hall of Illusions is not played because it's 4. Giant Hourglass is not played. Okay.
Whew.
Yeah, that makes me nervous though because I'm like,
Yeah.
there's going to be stuff coming up that we will not be able to deal with. All right.
I'm going to ink Penny.
I'm going to ink Donald. Yeah, I'm going to ink Donald and play Yzma. And when you play this character, you may draw a card. And then choose and discard a card.
Someone said Sudden Power shouldn't have been played because it's not a 0 cost. Oh, yeah. So it's just 2 less lore.
Oh, thank you for that.
Thank you.
Did not look at the cost of that. Phew. Thanks, Don Bastallion. No. Yes. Something like that. All right. I played Yzma, and I draw a card, and discard a card.
Yep. I'm in a quest for 2.
And, well, wait. Don't we want to take the crown?
We can't because there's a location in play. And we can't get rid of it because it's evasive.
Because it's evasive. So that's why I was like, I don't want to.
So there is an Illumineer ability that you can pay for to give something evasive.
But we don't have 4 yet.
Yeah, we just need to get some lore really quick.
All right.
He is going to start playing cards probably, though. He's at 4 ink, so.
Yep. All right. Well, I discarded Go-Go Tamango because I have another one. I can play that later. All right. So at 6 now goes up 3 to 9. Palace Guard steals the Reforged Crown. And Basel. That's it.
Yep.
Ooh, there's the tramp.
I'm gonna ink this rhino, I think. Now I wish I kept.
Oh, I
Ariel.
didn't actually do my questing last turn.
Oh, gotcha. So you would have quest for 1.
Just for 1.
Yep.
Yeah. And you have
2.
2. Okay. All right. But then it is our turn now, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
If there is a way for us to get to 4, one of us, I mean, I can get to 4 lore, but then you would need to be able to have probably Lady take out the moat, which I don't think is possible.
No, because I can't play 4 cards. Yet.
Yeah.
Yet. Okay, I think I am going to...
Oh, but you do have Tramp.
Yeah.
So you might be able to.
Oh, because of Curse.
Or you could... Okay. I'm gonna try to quarterback.
Yeah, no, please do.
So I would ink Go-Go.
Okay.
And then play Curse Merfolk.
Okay.
And then play... so if you play... So Lady is +1, right?
Lady is +1. Trying to get to the 1. Apparently it doesn't exist on this. Oh my god, does it not exist on this?
Oh my gosh, it doesn't.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
It's got 2 faces that have 2 pips on it. Is there not a 1? Oh my gosh, these dice are terrible. Okay.
No, maybe there's not a way to do it.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I was
think
gonna
just play
say
Tramp anyway.
I was gonna say you play Tramp and choose. Oh wait. Play Tramp, choose Lady, right? So that's +3, right?
Yeah.
And then another 2, so that's 5. And then I can quest and give you evasive. Give your Lady evasive.
And give Lady evasive.
Yep.
Got it. All right.
So then I'll use the Illumineer ability. Am I? Yeah, I'm this one.
Mm-hmm. But you need 4 for that.
Yeah, I quested.
Oh, okay. So you went went down to 4. Okay. So just again, played Curse Merfolk.
So Merfolk +1, Tramp +2, then Tramp +3. So Lady's a 5.
Exactly. But I only did 1 ink for Tramp.
Yep.
Okay. I like that.
So now Lady has evasive and can challenge the ink moat.
All right. I will challenge the ink moat for 5.
We'll still need to wait a turn to be able to take the crown because I don't have another character.
Oh, no. All right. Well, we got rid of the ink moat, and then another location will come out, I'm sure. Well, in that case, can I take out anybody else? I could
I think you
trade
just
Yzma for
quest.
Basil.
Well, they're not.
Oh, they're evasive?
They're not. No.
just the
They're not
locations are.
exerted.
Ah, that's
So we
right. So they're
can't
going to
challenge
exert
them.
next turn. Okay,
Yeah.
well, then I will quest for 1.
Yep. And then hopefully we get through this turn, and we can take those characters out and take the crown.
We shall see. All right. So then that is the quest for 1, 2, 3, 4. So he was at 9. He's now at 13. And then
So then he draws 3.
draws 3. Sandblast. 1 damage to each opposing character.
Oof.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Rhino has resist.
Thankfully. Cursed Mofark is dead. Is banished. All right.
And then that goes to
into
Inkwell.
Inkwell. So now he's got 5. Tiger Behemoth. Not played.
Oh,
Yeah. I got-
so much ink.
Yeah. But yeah, some of these more powerful ones. Disastrous Sandstorm. Each Illumineer chooses and banishes one of their items or locations, which does not affect us.
So that card made me take out the lanterns that I was playing, because every time my lanterns got swept
It
up
would
in
get-
that sandstorm.
Yeah. All right. That was 3, right?
That was 3.
That was 3. Oh, phew. All right, we did it. And they're exerted. Okay.
I'm feeling good about
Even
this.
though we've got like not enough lore, but okay.
Gonna ink tink.
Ink tink. Yeah, ink kit cloud kicker. And play Yzma, another Yzma. You may draw a card and then choose and discard a card. Oh man. Shoot.
I think I'm going to.
I'm really trying to
Either-
decide which to discard, lady or tramp.
Oh, I would discard lady.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we can take the crown.
Yeah. I'll use Bolt to take the crown.
I will use lady to take the crown because she's only going to get a +1 for the one thing I played.
Yeah.
Do you want it or should I have it?
I'll take it.
Okay.
As we saw in the last view, that deck can get lore really quickly once it gets going.
Once it gets going, yeah.
I can
Can't
take
take
out
out-
Basil and then play Goofy to heal Bolt and Rhino.
All right.
So I'll challenge Basil with Rhino,
All right.
and then Rhino takes 1. And then I'll play Goofy.
Then I should probably just quest since I won't be able to take out the Palace Guard and it'll just banish my character. So I will quest for 2 to go to 4. And then you quested.
I didn't quest.
You didn't quest for anything?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, dangerous, but
Yep. So at the
Uh,
end of my turn, Goofy heals both Bolt and Rhino and then readies them.
yay. All right. On to Javar's turn. Cobra Pit. Deals 1 damage to each opposing character, which will take out Yzma. And Lady gets 1, which means I have 1, 2, 3, 4 in my hand. Not quite yet able to play. Destructive Misstep. Jafar's locations lose ward until the start of his next turn, and we may choose to banish one of Jafar's locations.
Oh, we'll get rid of the Cobra Pit.
Get rid of the Poe.
We're getting kind of lucky here.
We are really
one more
getting
card,
lucky.
right?
Yep, one more, and it is Jafar. When plays his character, he plays all items named Mechanical Snake
I don't
from
think
his
we've seen
discard for
any.
free. He doesn't have any. That's great.
We've been so lucky.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So he did get 1 lore though, on his turn, which I don't think I did.
Missing.
Right?
Someone said missing damage on Yzma number 2.
Ah, yes, thank you. Got it. And yeah, he did go up 1 from Palace Guard. All right.
Start of our turn.
Start of our turn.
I get 2.
You get 2. That's right. Another Yzma. That's not a shift, tramp.
I'm gonna challenge the Palace Guard with Goofy.
Okay.
So
I'm,
take
I am,
3.
I'm inking tramp, I think, just to try to get more
Playing
ink.
Rapunzel. Draw
Play
3.
this card. You may draw a card and then discard a card. Ooh, Archimedes. I'm going to discard it because I can hopefully get it back when I reshuffle. Okay.
I can save Along Came Zeus for a location, or I could just take out Jafar. We should probably save this, right?
I think so because the locations are the only way
Yeah.
that he can prevent us from taking the crown because we're getting a lot of things.
Uh,
and he's only 1 lore, so it's not too much of a threat.
And then I can have Rhino take out the Palace Guard.
Okay. This card is Banished. All right, and then I think I'm just going to quest.
Yep. And then I'm going to quest for 1.
Questing for 3 to 7. And you're going 1?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Jafar got a Basil and a Iago. This character enters play exerted. While this character is exerted, Jafar's locations cannot be challenged. And he's a bodyguard. Jasmine. Whenever this character quests, Jafar draws a card. All right. Those were 3 pretty tame.
Oh, and Jafar, did Jafar quest? No, right?
He did not quest, yeah. So
15.
yes.
Yeah, this is okay
Getting
so far.
lucky. I know, right? Best laid plans, though.
Yep.
All right.
Best laid plans of mice.
Yeah, exactly. 1, 2, 3.
Got 2 from the crown.
5. Well, I can play Chernobog. All right, and then shuffle all character cards from your discard into your deck. And again, these are all character cards, right? Yep. Well, I shuffle. What are you going to do?
I don't know. Rhino can't take out Jafar.
Did you get your 2 lore to start?
I did.
Good.
We might want to take out Jasmine. Like I can do enough songs to take out Jasmine. Her getting an extra card is going to be too much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
7.
Oh, I think I know what I want to do. I'm gonna. I'm gonna play Storm Rage on Jasmine, so she takes 2, and I draw a card.
Okay.
gonna ink Robin Hood.
Prince of Thieves? I don't know.
Beloved Outlaw.
Beloved Outlaw. All right. I don't have a lot of power, but I can do some trades for Basel, I guess.
I'm gonna challenge. Did Basil? Basil came out this turn.
Oh, right. So not exerted.
Yeah. Rhino's gonna challenge Iago.
Okay.
So Rhino takes 2. And Iago takes 4.
I can challenge Iago with Yzma to take out Iago.
Well, so
No.
I was thinking I can play Giant Tank, and it'll deal 1 to everything.
Oh,
So
okay.
Iago will just go away.
All right. Well, then I'll do 2 on Jafar then. And then I will quest for the rest.
You did 2 on Jafar?
I did do 2 on Jafar. So I'm going up 3 to 10. All right.
And then I can have Rapunzel sing Along Came Zeus to get rid of Jasmine.
Excellent. Goodbye, Jasmine. Along came Jasmine.
And then I will quest for 1. So draw, discard.
All right. Jafar's turn?
Yep.
Okay.
Rhino heals 1.
So he quests for 2, going up to 17. Still doesn't have the crown, but here comes the Royal Armory. Mechanical Snake. Crown goes back.
Oh.
And Abu comes into play. Those are his 3.
Okay. Our turn.
Mm-hmm. All right. Ooh. Got Lilo, escape artist. Much better discarding her, but
I totally missed that you played Turnabog.
yeah. Yeah. There was 5 in here and I had 5
I've
in.
been so worried about all of Jafar's cards that I'm like, oh, there's a giant demon over there.
There is a giant demon ready to go. So we can use this to take out Royal Armory.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Got to give him advantage.
yeah,
Got to
we
give him
need,
evasive, but
Yeah.
okay. I will pay 4.
Okay.
Did you get your 2 for? Oh no,
I don't.
You don't.
Jafar's got the
Yeah.
crown.
He exerts to do damage to the armory.
Nice.
And then we can try to take the crown.
Yep.
Now that there's no location.
I will take it with bolts.
Okay. I'm going to take it with Lady. And you should grab it. I am going to play both of these, I think. Because characters are good to have.
I'm gonna challenge Basil with Tinkerbell, and then because she takes out a character, I can deal 2 to something else. So I'll do 2 to Jafar. So that'll take him out too.
Great.
And then I will heal Tinkerbell with Rapunzel.
All right.
Draw 3.
What do you all think? Is this going well or not? I can't tell.
I think it's going well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 characters and Strength of Raging Fire. So I will play Strength of Raging Fire on a Boo. 6 damage.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't need to be exerted because it's just straight damage.
And then I'll play Robin Hood.
Excellent.
And quest for 4.
All right.
So I go up to 10.
That's it.
And then Goofy heals Rhino.
Genie is played. When Jafar plays this character, each Illumineer has an exerted pair. If each Illumineer has an exerted character in play, he gains
3 lore,
which puts him up to 20, which means he's
he goes up at 30
Oh, thank you.
on 2-player.
Sandblast, 1 damage to each opposing character. So that will take out this lady, unfortunately, and this tramp. And one goes on Chernobog as well. Okay, then this goes face down in the Inkwell. 1, 2, 3, he's got quite a bit.
Oh,
Iago.
no, it doesn't take damage.
Iago gets played. Okay.
When this
That's-
character quests, he steals a crown.
Yeah. So
Gotcha.
next turn, we got to make sure.
I think one more, right?
No, he did the
Oh,
other one.
sand, right.
Yeah, so, yeah, a lot of high lore cards now for him. Okay.
I think we might do it.
Yeah, you feeling it?
Yeah.
Because you think, should we just go full quest this turn? Is that what you're trying to say?
You're
I
at
have
8.
1,
1,
2,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you'd get 16 from that.
Yeah, which won't be enough.
No. I think you should probably full quest because I don't think there's anything else you can really do right now. What do you draw?
Lilo.
Yeah, I would just play it.
Yeah. Yeah.
No Lilo's in your discard, right?
No.
Gotcha.
All right.
Oh, did Lady and Lilo take the Sand Blast was 1 to everything?
That was on his last turn. Oh, I guess it's true.
Yeah,
no, I guess
yeah.
they were still out. Yeah, no,
Did-
you're right.
Did Yzma already have a damage?
No, that I
Oh,
had
okay.
1 to her.
So I'm gonna shift Robin Hood.
Okay. Do you have anything to take out Iago, or should I? Oh no, we
We
can't
can.
challenge. We can't challenge.
So I'm gonna try to get songs with Beyond the Horizon.
Okay,
I'm gonna ink Cinderella. Oh, and you don't have cards in your hand, right?
I don't.
So I can choose you for Beyond the Horizon also.
Oh, you can choose me.
So let's play my other Goofy first. Put this over here since it won't be able to do anything this turn. And then, so Beyond the Horizon's a Sing Together card. So you can actually use your characters too to help
okay.
sing.
Sure.
I
I can provide 2 power with Yzma.
think though we want. I think maybe I would just want you to quest still though.
Sure. Well, these ones I definitely want to quest because they're higher, but this is only one lore.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess I could quest with Tinkerbell, and then you could quest with Yzma, and we could sing Beyond the Horizon together.
Yay! Singing. Yzma and Tinkerbell. Who would have thought those two? All right, so I
So
draw
we
3.
both discard our hands and draw 3.
1, 2, 3. Ooh.
Oh, not quite. Oh, you can get rid of the mechanical
I
snake.
can get rid of the item. Yeah, I was like, that's fantastic. So Archimedes comes into play. banishes item.
And then you get to draw a card and discard a card.
Draw a card and discard a card. All right. I'm going to discard. Kid Cloud Kicker.
So unfortunately,
So-
I didn't get any songs to take those out.
Yeah. And when he quests, he's going to get the crown back.
Yep.
But we really can't do anything about it, so we might as well just quest.
Yeah, so we'll just quest
So 1, 2,
out
3, 4, 5,
3,
6,
4.
7.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Damn. I'm at 15, and you are at
23.
23. Wow. Amazing.
And then Goofy removes 1 damage from each of my characters.
Yay, Goofy!
And readies them. Except Rhino, because he didn't take any damage thanks to his hamster ball.
So many enchanteds are being played. It's true. Okay. Jafar's turn. He will quest with both of these. Whenever this character quests, Jafar steals the crown back. So Reforged Crown goes back. Maybe we can get it back next turn. Up to 24. Okay. Basil. 1. Aladdin. Another evasive character. And another Aladdin.
No location, so we can
No
take it right
locations.
back.
We can take it right back. But we might not need to. We might.
But we have to have
we
it
have
to
to have
win,
it in
yeah.
order to. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Wow. We really lucked out with that last bit here.
I think we're about to win.
I think we are.
On Extreme.
We did it on Extreme. All right. So Yzma is going to tap to take the crown.
Yeah. And I'll take it with Bolt again.
Okay. There you go. We'll let you take it unless I can. Yeah. All right, so I'm just going to quest with everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
3, 4,
26.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You don't even have to quest, but you're just doing it for
12,
overkill.
13, 14.
Boom. Oh my gosh. Right,
What
so
is that,
37.
37?
What?
Take that, Jafar.
We've got the crown. You got
We
nothing,
did it.
Jafar. Well done. Yes. See, that's how easy it is to do Extreme when you've got the decks made specifically for it.
Yeah. It's definitely like Extreme has to be like you have to build towards it.
Jafar, you have been destroyed. At least the glimmer of him is gone. We opened this already, but can we?
I
Since we
think
beat
now,
it on
like,
Extreme,
yeah, we beat it on Extreme. We went through every difficulty.
yeah,
I think we should show it now.
I think we should show it.
So if you are not wanting to be spoiled, obviously don't watch the contents of this.
Yeah,
But
yeah. One of the
Let's-
cool things in the Illumineer's quest, this is shiny, so it's a little bit of glare here, but be it known, the contents shall remain hidden, while Jafar is the supreme sorcerer of Lorcana. It's totally not in focus. But yeah, we get to open it up and see what is inside. We've got a story, which I will read. I'll show you that real quick.
yeah, so this is a lore card that's exclusive to inside of the Reign of Jafar, the Palace Heist Illumineer's quest.
That's right.
So this is kind of the epilogue to Reign of Jafar.
This is what's happening.
Yeah.
We can
They're
see
kind
it
of like
all.
they're like running away from an explosion.
Yeah, you
with,
see
like,
us?
with their backs turned.
That's
to
us.
it.
That's
Yeah.
us. We're running away. We're running away. Run, 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 run. And it says, Aladdin clutched the Hexwell crown as the facade of Jafar's palace crumbled behind them. You want to do a different shot?
Sure.
Against the, behind them, and Arcasia's palace was restored to its former glory. Against the odds, the Illumineers and Glimmers had dethroned the false sultan. Now all that remained was for Arcasia to destroy the dangerously powerful Hexwell crown, a task she entrusted to her Glimmer and dear friend, Archimedes, which is the other card in this package. And it looks like that. Archimedes. I keep doing it at the bottom where the text is, but I'm going to hold it somewhere where there isn't text so you can see it. Look at that.
And that's the Archimedes that you were playing with.
That is the Archimedes that you were playing with. It's almost as if you knew.
This is an alternate art version.
With
that includes
Arcasia.
Arcasia.
Yeah, look, Arcasia's back there.
We talked about on on the narrative main stage that Archimedes is Arcasia's like chosen glimmer, like Arcasia's favorite glimmer as an Illumineer.
Yeah.
So we thought it would be really fun to have the two of them together on an alternate artwork.
That's so cool.
And this is, I think, the first time that an Illumineer is fully depicted
on a card.
On a card.
Yeah. There she is.
Normally you just see like their wrist or their foot or like the side of their head, but this is the full Illumineer is in the artwork.
I love it. I love it. What a fun card. Excellent. All right. Well, we are the winners of Illumineer's Quest Palace Heist on all of the difficulties.
On all difficulties. We did it.
That's amazing.
The
That's
reign
amazing.
of Jafar is over?
No, we still got several months of the reign of Jafar until we start all of the wonderful hype for Fabled. But thanks for being along with us on this journey. We'll be doing some more fun stuff on our Lorecast after the World Championship. But for those of you who are still watching, we will be not having a weekly Lorecast next week. It is a June 19th, a holiday here in the United States, but we will be back for the date, which is not it is the 26th. 26th, yes, I want to make sure that was correct. The 26th, and I say we, it will be the Ravensburger team here at the Lorcana TCG, Disney Lorcana TCG. Thank you for that. The one eyebrow went up, and you're like, wait, you forgot to say. There's a very important word. Our friends Kelsey Johnston and Brady will be here playing with you and talking with you. So can't wait for that as we get excited more about the World Championships. I am Greg Tito. I will be back for the next Lorecast in July. And Richelle will be at the World Championship, and we'll be posting on our socials from there. So really exciting stuff. All right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you all.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.